What's up, homies? Got a serious, question for everybody. Today, it's, you were seeing the videos on Alex Pereira and a content creator who's, put out some accusations and makes you question what is the right thing to do in this situation. MMA Homie Podcast, DJ MTK. On one side, I want a believer. On the other side, questions are coming about. I'm watching these videos on TikTok. Yes, she's an Onlyfans content creator. I don't give a fuck. You can be a stripper. Strippers get raped. You know what I mean? Like, things can happen. People can have power. Things can happen and they can abuse their power. And the question I want to ask everybody here is, and I believe in due process. But the question the first question that came to mind when I saw this situation, and believe her name Mir J.G. Brown on TikTok, there's a couple videos of her basically saying that she was sexually assaulted by Alex Pereira at UFC 302 in New Jersey. A few months back, it took a while to kind of come out and start talking about this. Okay, that plenty of women. We have a podcast in here with a group of women. They say the statistics are 1 out of 4 women have been raped. Think about that, and that it's serious, So that's why this is a very delicate conversation and delicate accusation with a rising star in the UFC. So you ask questions like, she's seeking attention. If you're going to go public, is this the way to go about it in today's age? Someone else could say, well, TikTok is, how the younger generation is how they raise awareness for things. Here's the first thing I want to ask everybody or bring up. And the first thing that came to my mind, and you help me answer this question. Why post it on, why post it on TikTok, A? B, in the video, you hear her saying, well, let me go check, I'm going to go check the hotel video, and I'm going to go check the training facility video. A, go to the authorities right now. That's their job. If this is the accusation that's being thrown out there, and Alex Pereira did do something wrong, get the authorities involved before you post anything on social media. You don't need to be going and doing the detective work here. That's why we pay these people, right? You're a taxpayer. But so that's A. That's my first question. Why are we posting on TikTok, and why are we not getting the authorities involved? Yeah, time has passed by. There have been plenty of women that something happens and they trauma, and it takes time to get to that point. But in this situation, the police should have been involved before the TikTok video is out there. B, the police right now in New Jersey, in Newark, should be addressing her, because two things are going to happen here. A, she's lying. B, something happened. 21 years old. The assistant was involved. Start the investigation. She's putting a lot of this stress on this assistant Mel as well. Like he's the one that kind of set this up. I was kept on telling Alex Pereira I really don't want to do anything. Then you fast forward, and she was saying it was all planned. Then you fast forward that all of us. I'm trying to connect the dots and help us out in the comments here. Then the first video is kind of like a 10-minute video, kind of giving you the backstory of how we got here. The second video was that all of a sudden they were in the bedroom and he asked her to do something. I guess she didn't want to do it, but she did it. She went and cleaned up, and then she spent the night, and then the next day the assistant came and they parted ways. 2 months later, now we're posting the video on TikTok. So, for anybody out there that, why don't we help raise awareness for people that are going through this same type of scenario? And this either going to be bullshit, and the police need to get involved because, hey, you're dragging the man's name in the mud here for attention, Like I said, I don't give a fuck if you're OnlyFans. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I give more fuck about it's a serious allegation. Very serious. B, if you are someone that's going through something like this that has contact the authorities immediately. Immediately. Don't go on social media and start posting shit. Get the authorities involved immediately. So, because there are people going through shit like this. There are women out there going through shit like this. And that's what we need to be raise awareness and help young women out in circumstances like that, because it's not right. It's not right, and we know it happens on a daily basis, not just in the MMA world, not just in the sports entertainment world, in your own backyard, in your own city, in your own neighborhoods, in your own schools, in your own fucking, so that if we're going to get something out of this, let's help raise awareness and give women the tools on what to do if something were to happen to you, right? So there's going to be a lot, like I said, a lot more questions right now, and I'm interested to see where this goes, because either we need to find out that she's fucking, lying, or B, we need to find out that something really happened. So let us know what you think in the comments. MMA Homie Podcast. Like I said, this is a very serious allegation. This is a very tough conversation, because half of the people are going to want to believe Alex Pereira. The other half of people are going to say, "Oh, this is too serious." So I think more of the people are they're looking at her as a content creator and on OnlyFans, and like, now she's just trying to build more clout, or build clout to get more attention on her. We don't know yet. There's still a lot of questions that need to be answered here.